Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Spider Monkey Eats. Today we're going to make a plant-based blueberry muffin. Okay, it's going to be healthier than your traditional blueberry muffin because we have some good quality ingredients going on. The first thing we're going to do is start with our dry ingredients. So I have some oat flour. Okay, so it was just regular oatmeal, old-fashioned oatmeal. You can get gluten-free if you want to make this recipe totally gluten-free. I just put it in a blender, okay, and it makes some oat flour. So we have our oat flour. I have almond flour, so this is blanched fine almond flour. So we're going to throw that in. And then I have a little bit of baking soda and salt. So first thing we'll do is we will whisk this together. Break up any little clumps of the almond flour. And then we're going to get our wet ingredients going. So I have some cashew milk. You can use almond milk or any dairy-free milk to keep this recipe, again, plant-based. So some cashew milk. I have a flax egg. So this is flaxseed meal with some water. So this is an egg replacement. So this has been sitting. You want to let it sit for at least 15 minutes. The longer you let it sit, the more it's going to come together as a binder. Okay, so that has been sitting. You can have it, I find it thickens up a little bit better if you let it sit in the fridge. Then I have some coconut oil, melted coconut oil. You guys can use olive oil as well, but coconut oil is nice and neutral. Then I have some fresh lemon juice, okay, just a teaspoon. If you don't have fresh lemon juice, you can use apple cider vinegar as an alternative. Some maple syrup. Okay, some pure maple syrup. Make sure it's good quality. And then some vanilla. Okay. So we will whisk this all together. Smell the vanilla. The lemon juice is going to pair well with the blueberries. It's just a hint. So now that I have the wet ingredients together, we're going to slowly start adding in our dry. Just a little bit at a time. You don't want to just plop it all in. And you're going to end up with a nice thick batter. Make sure you get out any big clumps. You don't want to overmix this so everything's together. So the next thing before we add our blueberries, what we did is I saved some oat flour off to the side. You're going to want to coat your blueberries in the oat flour so that it doesn't sink in your recipe. So some blueberries, they've been rinsed, some oat flour. And we can just kind of toss these just so they don't drop right to the bottom of your muffin tin. It's a little trick. It's a nice little coating. And so the last thing you want to do is fold in the blueberries to your batter so that they don't get squished. That's why you're not going to mix them in ahead of time. So we'll put our blueberries in. We'll fold these in nice and light. This is going to make 9 muffins. So I have muffin tin with 9 parchment paper liners. If you just have regular liners, you are going to spray the muffin liner so that it does not stick. But parchment paper is a very good non-stick scenario for you. So it's good if you get the liners that are already parchment. So if you look for those, you should be able to find them. So I have a cookie scoop, so make sure, same amount. We want to fill these about 3/4 of the way. So we'll do a few here. All our muffin tins have been filled, so they're pretty full. I want them. I want these nice big muffins, okay? We're just gonna level it out a little bit, get out any air pockets. I have some blueberries off to the side, and I'm just gonna throw a few extra right on top. Okay, can't go wrong with some fresh blueberries. So the oven has been preheated to 350. These are gonna go in for 18 to 25 minutes. Okay, we want a toothpick to be able to go in the center, come out dry. We want them nice and golden on the top. All right, awesome. So these are gonna go in, and we'll check them out in 18 minutes. All right, guys, check out these blueberry muffins. Because we just made 9 instead of 12, we made them a little bit bigger. So they did bake in the oven closer to the 25 minutes. If you split it up and made a little bit smaller, so made 12 muffins, then it's probably closer to the 18-minute side. So these have been cooling. You definitely want to let them cool a little bit. We can check out what the inside looks like. They look delicious. They definitely rose. But nice blueberry. Oh, check that out. Okay, and then the parchment paper, they don't stick, but if you use a regular liner, they might stick a little bit. Okay, let's break off a little bit, give it a try. Nice blueberry in there. Really moist still. The oatmeal, the ground oatmeal gives it a nice flavor, especially cut with the almond. So really light, really healthy, good option for breakfast. Take these on the go with you. Really simple, good pre-workout, whatever you guys like, but really healthy for you, okay? And healthier than the alternative or muffin that you're going to get out, because it's going to have white flour, white sugar. We didn't even add any extra sugar. There was just pure maple syrup, and then the fresh fruit is going to sweeten it itself. So hopefully you guys like this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. The full recipe will be in the description. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. These were definitely a keeper, and I'll definitely make these again. If you guys never want to miss an episode of Spider Monkey Eats, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus. See you guys next time.